Welcome back to DAGryffyn Hobby. My name's Dave. Today I went to the Greenberg train show in Oaks, PA. I've been to the Oaks show quite a few times at this point. There's always plenty of stuff for sale and usually a few good layouts to look at as well. So I had a good time. I hung out with some friends, Nick, Shawn from Shawn's Train Depot, Shawn from DAGryffyn, David from DB Tech. We had a great time. So it's a great show. It's worth going to, even with the frustrating parking. Did I do a $30 train show challenge? Sure did not. Had no plans to. It's the first train show of the year for me, so I was going to have fun and see if I could come home with something at least a little different than what I'm used to. I'm always on the lookout for Weaver cars. I've been very happy with most of the ones that I've come home with. Some of them with the plastic bottoms can be a little troublesome, as the plastic bottoms can sometimes warp, but you know, it's kind of worth the risk because they're really nice cars. Today I picked up this. A nice Reading boxcar, 10 bucks. Somebody added weight to it, so it's a little heftier, and the wheels really don't look like they were run. The car's in great shape. Didn't have a box, but who cares? I wouldn't keep the box anyway. So $10 for a nice Weaver boxcar. I went to the show today hoping to come home with a new engine, or set of engines. I wanted something hopefully with TMCC and speed control, but I didn't know if I was going to find something. What I did find came in this nice box here, and I'm pretty psyched. I really should break the habit of not inspecting things closely when I buy them. I don't know why I'm such a glutton for punishment, but these looked like they had not been out of the box, so I decided to go with that thought and think, maybe they're essentially brand new. Could this bite me in the butt? Sure. Do I think it will? Well, I hope not. I can't get it out of the box. There we go. Look at that. I'm pretty excited. It's a nice K-Line F7 set. I'm just going to keep looking at it and not show you. Okay, it's a K-Line set of Baltimore and Ohio F7s with TMCC and cruise control. I've been wanting a set of F3s, F7s, something like that, with a little more color than the New York Central or the Pence's that I usually run. There are a couple of ones out there that I like. I like the look of the Rock Island. I like the look of the Boston and Maine paint scheme. But I wasn't really looking for anything particular. So when I saw these, I was pretty psyched. The Baltimore and Ohio is just a really nice paint scheme. Yeah, I just broke the foam a little bit, but that's because I needed to get this out of there. It comes with a front pilot with a scale coupler on it. So that's pretty cool. I might put that on the leading A unit just because it might look neat. We got a very small nut that was just sitting in the bottom of the box. Gonna have to keep an eye out for that. Did it come out of this bag? I don't know. Might be something loose in there. Sure hope not. Sounds like something's moving around inside. Well, I'm not gonna worry yet. So the other unit, the bellows looks like it needs a little glue there. That's all right, I'm okay with that. All right, before I say anything else, I have to say, I think these things are gorgeous. So far, what have I noticed being a problem? Well, the bellows are coming unglued, or the diaphragms, whatever you want to call them, between the two engines. And you do kind of need them there because it covers up the tether between the two. So you probably can't really tell, but one of the metal ends is off and needs to be re-glued. And they just seem kind of very fragile and old. So I'll have to be careful with those and try to get those set with a little bit of glue, and they should be fine. There's a little something moving around inside the leading unit, 4527. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not really in the mood to take it apart right now. So I went ahead and programmed this engine to 45 on my TMCC, and we're gonna power it up and see if it moves.
All 45 to 27 on 45 to 27. 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 45 to 27 on 45 to 27.
Okay, so we have a little bit of rough moving from the, looks like the front truck of the leading unit. So I'll have to get in there and take a look. I don't want to be running it if something's a little out of whack. Hopefully it's just not too big of an issue. I think it's really neat that not only are the headlights directional, but so are the marker lights. You'll see that on the lead unit, which is now the trailing unit, 4527 there, the marker lights have turned red. Change direction, they change back to green. I think that's an awesome little touch. Both these units have smoke units. I'm just gonna keep my fingers crossed and hope there's nothing actually wrong with 4527. So I'm gonna try to run them around the loop, and then I'm calling it quits for the night, and I'll come back in the morning and I guess take the engine shell off and get a look at what's going on inside. Taking this apart is not really what I want to do, but it seems that I have to. So before I do more damage by trying to run it, might as well get in there. There's definitely something moving around in there. Whether that has to do with the slightly rough running from what seems to be the front motor, I don't know. But getting in there is the first step. I was able to program it without a problem. Everything works. It just, there's something moving around and it doesn't go smooth. You can see here the issue I'm having with the diaphragms. The glue is just coming apart. So I am going to have to fix that. Well, that's a lot of stuff. I found a screw. There. Maybe that's the antenna, because I don't know what else that would be. Okay, shell is detached. That's nice. One screw loose inside. I like that that disconnects. Comes apart. You don't have to worry about damaging the shell because you're dragging it behind the part you're working on. It's got a spot for a 9-volt battery. I'm so confused. But what else is new? Well, look at that. Guess that goes under the nose there, adds some strength to the front. Okay, nothing else is moving around here. I'm concerned about the front truck, so I'm going to remove that. Hopefully without causing an issue. That doesn't come off. Interesting. That's solid. I'm just like, I didn't even take the screw out. What I want to do is see how everything moves without the motor attached. I mean, it could be the issue I'm facing is just a matter of break-in, you know, so I don't want to mess anything up by trying to fix a problem that's not a problem. We got the smoke unit here. Can't wait to see that work. I hope it does. Okay, well, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm doing. Maybe I just run it for a while and see what happens. Give me a minute. We'll come back to this. I just tested the engine by itself like this, and it runs okay. Maybe a little stiff, but it's probably never been run, at least as far as I could tell. So I think I'm going to put it back together, check the other unit, see if there's any binding in the gears or the wheels. And if I can't find anything, I'll run it for a bit and see how it goes. Now, I still have no idea where that random screw and or nut came from. Everything seems secure, mostly. Everything seems secure and mounted. Maybe there's something on the shell? I don't see anything that would require a screw. Random X. Oh, the door's open. Totally unnecessary, but kind of cool. I just wish I knew what that screw was for. And I don't see anything loose, so I'm not going to worry about that screw. I'll put the screw back in for the truck since that didn't want to come apart anyway. I really can't get to the axles to put oil on them. Maybe I'd have to take the trucks off. But even then, it'd been nice if there were instructions in the box, but unfortunately those are probably long gone. Okay, get this bad boy back on the track. Let's get a look at the other one. Okay. Well, now I can spin the motor and see how the wheels turn. That seems fine. Yeah, I don't feel any binding or anything. I'd say they're pretty good. Maybe it's just that they're unrun. Before I do any damage, I might as well put it back together. Each engine has its own smoke on and off, and apparently cruise on and off, which I just noticed. It's interesting. If you want to turn it off, you got to turn it off on both. So I took them apart and I didn't find anything of consequence, so I'm going to get them back on the rails, run them a bit, and see how it goes. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on DAGryffyn Hobby.